In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your alternator on your Chrysler 300. It's located on the front of the engine. The battery is located in the trunk, so you're going to lift up this, you're going to pop the trunk and then you're going to lift this up. And next to your spare tire is your battery. Remove your negative battery terminal first using a 10mm wrench. I'm using a ratchet wrench. You can also use a socket. Loosen it, take it off, make sure it's not hitting anything. If it's metal, attach your 3/8 ratchet, bring your tensioner back, and take your serpentine belt off. Now you can remove your ratchet. And remove your belt. Using a 15mm socket, I'm going to take out this bolt. Remove your bolt. And now we're going to go underneath. We're going to remove our engine splash shield. I'm going to start with these two on the bottom. Pull the center out, and then the fastener. Now we're going to go up here and do these three. Do the same on the other side. Take out these two screws, one on this side, one on the other. Now we're going to remove our grommets along this edge here. We're missing a couple. Just do the best you can. You may have different fasteners than us. This doesn't look stock. Now we're going to remove these two bolts. I'm using an 8mm socket. Now we're going to take our engine splash shield down. To do that, you're just going to pull it forward and let it drop. Using a 15mm socket, I'm going to loosen up these two bolts. Hold your alternator up, remove your bolts. We're going to remove the wires after we take these bolts out so we can reach them. All right, so now we're back up top. I have it so I can reach my connectors. All right, push in on the tab and remove your connector. All right, so now we're going to turn our alternator a little bit so we can reach this wire and get to this nut. Now we're going to use a 12mm socket to remove this nut for the wire. Remove your wire. Well, now we're going to remove our alternator. You're going to have to get by this hose and turn it to get it through. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to remove this bolt for this line. That way we can move it around to get the alternator out. You're going to feed the alternator up the same way you took it out. Once you have it through the hole, you're going to flip your alternator so it's face down so you can put the connector on and the wire. All right, you're going to put your wire on and get your nut. Start that. And then we're going to tighten up this nut. All right, after you get that on, you can put your cover on, as was not on when we started this job. So I'm going to try to put it on. Once you get lined up enough, you're going to plug in your connector. Now we're going to slide this into place and have our bolt ready. You do have to slide it between that bracket on the bottom and where the other bolt lines up in order to make this happen. So we're going to start with this top bolt, just get it started. And then we're going to go underneath and get the other two. So they're all started and snug, and now I'm going to torque them to 48 foot-pounds. Make sure your power steering is back where it belongs and put your bolt in. We moved that out of the way earlier. Tighten it down. Now we're going to torque our top bolt, 48 foot-pounds. That's good. We're going to install our splash shield. Make sure that your vent hose goes in this hole. And start your bolts by hand. After you put in these two bolts, we're going to leave them a little loose for now and tighten them later. We're going to push this shield up in above the bumper. Now that that's in where it belongs, we're going to put our two fasteners here. We have screws. You may have something else. It looks like a lot of ours are not stock, so just use what you took out. Put your push pins in, whichever ones that came out. we're going to line these up and put our push pins in here. And do one more there. This one. And do the same on the other side. Put two here as well. Push it in. Lock it. Push it in. Lock it. Using an 8mm socket. I'm going to tighten these up. Now we're going to put our serpentine belt in. I'm going to lower it down and I'm going to get it around that crank first. After you get it around the crank, you're going to get it around the next two pulleys all the way over to the driver's side. Make sure you're definitely on those two pulleys before proceeding. I'm going to slide this belt down over by your tensioner. We're just going to get this top part over. Get it on that water pump pulley. Now we're going to go under this idler pulley. And around the alternator. Now that you have it on the alternator, you're going to slide it off your idler pulley. Put it on your tensioner on the bottom, which is a little complicated. So you got to slide it behind. Feel free to take it off the alternator if needed. And slide it behind, get it on that tensioner. So you're going in from behind. Once you think you're on there, you're going to tighten it up. Now you're going to get your 3/8 ratchet into the tensioner, and you're going to swing it towards the driver's side. And as you do that, you're going to put this on the alternator first. And then you're going to swing it even further. And you're going to put it under the idler pulley. Before letting go, make sure everything's all lined up. And if it is, you can release the belt and take out your ratchet. And then you can connect your negative. Now you're ready to put this down.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.